Rewind to about a decade ago, and Whole Foods Market was at a very different place. We were under 300 stores to where we are today, but we were looking to expand into new communities. Brooklyn, New York was a perfect next step for us.
Brooklyn is known as a very unique community, and I think choosing this site makes a lot of sense.
It was a brownfield that needed to be remediated. It was along the banks of the Gowanus Canal, which everyone knew was quite polluted. But we saw our opportunity.
Whole Foods Market had the task of remediating all of the soil on these 4 acres.
We knew we wanted to focus on sustainability, but we didn't know how at that point in time.
A lot of these technologies were so experimental, we really have had to push and kind of revolutionize the way people think about how we build in our city. This store went through many reiterations of design, and every one of them started with the canal. We designed a 50-foot promenade all along the bank of the Gowanus to act as a biofiltration system to not only clean the canal, but be a thing of beauty in the community and a gathering spot for its citizens. Green building design looks to be in harmony with nature. That means taking advantage of the natural elements. Out here we take advantage of sun, we take advantage of wind, but we also want to take advantage of water.
Being on the banks of the Gowanus Canal, we knew stormwater management was going to be extremely important.
There's a water catchment system that captures rainwater as it hits the roof and as it hits these solar canopies.
Puts it into a 30,000-gallon tank under the parking lot, then goes through a purification system in our back of house.
This same catchment basin catches the water that's used in the hand sinks. So every time someone washes their hands, they produce about a gallon of water. This system treats the water and then recycles it. There's a perception out there that green building is something new, but actually what we've done here is take ideas from the past and re-engineer them. For instance, the CO2 refrigeration system that we use was actually very popular in the 20s and 30s before we started using synthetics.
Hydrofluorocarbons, or Freon, is a chemical that we are removing from every piece of refrigerant-using systems in our store. We have less ozone-depleting synthetic refrigerants in our store, as well as less global warming potential from our overall refrigeration system.
We've come into a super urban environment, and we've taken a site that wasn't going to be used for anything at all, and we've turned it into a place where we can grow produce to sell to this neighborhood.
New York doesn't have a lot of arable land, but one vastly underutilized resource we do have is unused rooftop space. So the rooftop of the supermarket will have a greenhouse owned and operated by Gotham Greens that'll grow high-quality produce year-round for Whole Foods and for Whole Foods customers. On top of that, it has some benefits with the building, environmental benefits, where we help cool the building down in the summer months, we help warm the building in the winter months. We're creating found space, essentially, and I think that really works well.
We're about 60% more efficient than any other grocery store in the United States. We're going to be saving about 2.5 million kilowatt hours a year, which is equivalent to taking about 360 cars off the road annually. In addition to our combined heat and power system, we also have a 320 kilowatt solar array that covers the interior parking spaces in our parking lot.
We've incorporated sky pumps that use wind and solar energy to power electric vehicle charging stations. These same wind and solar technologies are also used to power our light poles. When I show up on site here, I'm also happy to see that we're using brick facade that was reclaimed from a previous project.
Using 250,000 reclaimed brick from a demolished building in Newark, New Jersey is not only the right thing to do to make sure that we're relevant to the community by using local resources, but also sustainable by not producing new materials that would go into the development of this project. Using reclaimed wood from the Coney Island Boardwalk was one of the most exciting elements of this building, knowing that we were taking a local resource that had been demolished after Superstorm Sandy and using it right here in our building for different elements, including over our pizza station, as well as in the stairway up to our new bar, as well as into our cafe.
We wanted people to come to the store and understand that there's a story behind it.
We're taking 30 years plus of food innovation and bringing it to a completely new community.
When you shop at Whole Foods 3rd and 3rd, what you'll feel is our commitment to supporting and advancing environmental stewardship.